Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about why I don't worship or practice Ifa or things of the Beyonce spirituality. And if that's something that you're interested in, keep on watching. Lucid. Okay, so I just want to put a little bit of a disclaimer. This does not mean, what I'm talking about does not mean that you have to follow what I'm talking about at all whatsoever. Secondly, I want to do I want to make a spiritual channel where I can talk about things of this nature. But I just want to see how many of you guys are actually interested in stuff like that on this channel. So just to give a little bit of a rundown, because I'm going to start kind of adding other things into my channel. I'm going to be adding in weight loss. I'm going to be adding in spirituality. I'm going to be adding in femininity because I can't say it really fast without sounding drunk. Adding in like more black girl magic type of things. Now let's get into this video. So I don't practice Ifa or worship Oshun or things of that nature because those things require, this is my main reason for not doing it, those things require you to give offerings, like require you to give offerings, and if you do not give them offerings, you don't know what could happen. So that being said, off rip, that is not something that I want to do, because if I forget to give an offering, that's my ass. Like, no, no, anything that requires you to give an offering or anything, honestly, in my opinion, anything outside of yourself, you should not be worshiping, because you come from the same energy that very thing came from. Does that make sense? So if you're going to be talking about worshiping Oshun, you and Oshun are one, because everything comes from the same source. So why would I worship something outside of myself? To me, it is different than honoring your ancestors, because your ancestors know exactly who you are. Even though you guys do come from the same thing, it's less of a worship and more of an honor, if that makes more sense. But if you ever ask me what I say to worship Oshun, Oya, Yemaya, things like that, no, I would never tell anybody to worship those things or even make an altar for these spirits. No. I've also heard that there's an opposite side to the Orishas. I haven't really looked into that because I know everybody has their own opinion and stuff, so I'm not really into that. But if you decide to, you can look into that they do have a dark side, a shadow side to them also, as does everybody. So it's nothing scary. And if you were in my live last night, I was talking about stuff kind of similar to this, and how people make things seem really far-fetched and really like unreal when things are actually real. So yeah, that's my biggest thing. That's the biggest reason as to why I don't worship Orishas, and I don't recommend anybody else to worship Orishas, is because I think people need to cut out the middleman of all religions, all traditions, because we all come from one. If everything was real energetically, we all come from one source. So we literally all have the same abilities. There are energies that are well versed in what they're doing. They already know what they're doing. There's energies like that on Earth and in the astral realm. But worshiping something outside of yourself, you're just allowing things to come into your life and into your household that you might not even be aware of, because you're not fully ready for it. I hope I'm making sense. So yeah, my biggest thing with worshiping any religion, anything like that, is you are worshiping something outside of yourself, and you all came from one. You have the same powers as us. You are able to create, especially if you're a woman. Like, you literally are a creator. Yeah, I think people need to stop waiting for something outside of themselves to come and save them, and really it's just up to them to believe in themselves, do the work necessary here on the spiritual realm, and honestly know that the universe and energy is going to work for you regardless. And stop worrying about it. Even I have to tell myself that sometimes. Like, stop worrying about it. Everything's gonna work out for me. I already know this. That's what I pretty much wanted to say for the Orishas and things of that nature. If you worship them, if you have an altar set up for them, if you are well-versed and all that good stuff, that's you. I don't want to step on any toes, and I'm not trying to disrespect anybody or what they're doing. That's just my opinion, what I'm saying. Or what I'm saying is just my opinion. And yeah, that's that on Orishas. Also, one thing I do want to say is not everybody can be Oshun's daughter or Oshun. Come on now. Just because Beyonce said it doesn't mean that it's something that you guys all are. But anyway, yeah. Bye, y'all.